Hi, I'm Letitia Wolf, Creative Director at Fierce Salon and Spa. 2011 is the summer of color. Lots of vibrant reds, even blues. People are wanting to see something fun and funky. And my clients often ask me, how do I keep this color? Should I just not swim? That's ridiculous. You have to swim during the summer. So today I'm going to give you 10 easy tips to keep your bright color all summer long. Tip number 1. Always use a sunscreen for your scalp and your hair. Most product lines will make a sunscreen that you can spray on just like you would spray on your skin, on your hair and scalp. It's something we don't often think about, but we need to protect our investment. Tip number 2. Always wet your hair before immersion in water. You need to think about your hair like a sponge. When a sponge is dry, if you stick it in water, it will pull all the water into it and whatever minerals are in the water. So before you get in a pool or in the ocean, wet your hair first. And I even sometimes will put a little bit of conditioner and my sunblock into my hair. That way, it's always got a barrier of protection before you get into the water, and it won't absorb as many of the harmful things that are in the water. Tip number 3. Always cleanse your hair after immersion in pools, ocean, or lake water before continued sun exposure. This is important because if your hair has a lot of salt, chlorine, or other mineral deposits in it, and then you bake it in the sun, you are processing the mineral deposits that are on your hair. So if you take a dip in the pool, go ahead and rinse off with some clean water before you tan. Tip number 4. Use a shampoo that's designed for extracting mineral deposits and chlorine. A lot of people don't realize this, but their favorite line probably has something for just that purpose. The one that we have is called Color Extend Sun, and it'll be your best friend after a beach or a visit to the pool. Tip number 5. Shampoo only your scalp and condition only your ends. This is actually a great tip for all year round. We don't need a lot of moisture at the scalp, we produce that naturally, and we don't need a lot of cleansing at the ends. The ends get dried out by shampoo, and also color gets stripped. So the next time you're in the shower, use half the amount of product you normally use, and shampoo only your scalp, let the rinse off cleanse your ends, and then condition only your ends. Tip number 6. Visit your stylist for a glaze between your full-service color visits to keep your color vibrant. Usually these services cost between $25 and $50, and you can either retone your highlights or intensify your reds and brunettes between the full-service visits to your stylist. Tip number 7. Ask your stylist about in-salon treatments to conserve your hair color and take-home treatments to increase the longevity of it. Most salons have a treatment that they can do in salon that will seal down your cuticle and help protect it from the sun. And also there's spray-in treatments besides just your SPFs that can really help the longevity of your color. Tip number 8. Use a hair powder or a dry shampoo to extend the time between your wet shampoos. Wet shampooing puts sulfates in the hair that help to pull your color out. So using a dry shampoo can give you 2 or 3 days more time between your wet shampoos. Tip number 9. And this is more of a self-reminder, but think of your hair as an extension of your skin and protect it as such. You wouldn't go out in the sun without sunscreen on your face, so don't go out in the sun without sunscreen on your hair as well. You need to protect your investment in your hair color. And tip number 10. Mom's advice is always best. Wear a hat when you're exposing your hair to the sun and wear a swim cap when you're in water.